It was always one of those things that church was always part of our life. It was one of those that, I don't remember really ever fighting, kicking, and screaming not to go to church. I think it was, most of the time it was kind of look forward to it because you got to see some friends and things like that, in Sunday school and learning. Through that kind of developed me into I would say, my faith, the strength of my faith, because it started so early on rather than me, and we all go through, hills and valleys. And so, you're here with your faith and there with your faith and here with your faith and there with your faith. And it's one of those things that I think because I was so young starting it, it helps me to continue to come back onto the hills and stay out of the valleys. So in 2010, I was in a fatal car accident that killed a Navy pilot. That changed my life physically, mentally, so whatever aspect of life it changed. And that really changed a lot of my attitudes of, I guess you could say, the selfish side of a human, where, I realized there's more to it than just me. In a hard place like prison, you want to hold that. It's kind of the macho, ego type mentality. And, that was one of the things that I really kind of got away from, of the ego, and kind of, handed my mind, my body, and kind of my thoughts to God, and was just, bring about whatever's supposed to happen in my future, and heal this, and not the, I would say we tend to have the prayers of give me this or give me that. I wouldn't say it was any of that. I would say it was more of just give me the strength on a daily basis to wake up, to smile, in a place of negativity, and continue the journey that you have set forth for me. I think me allowing the Father to do His will was what ultimately, I'd say changed my life in the positive stance. People don't necessarily always understand is how do you have such peace, when you've been through trials and tribulations. How do you, because I rely on God, because I rely on Him to set the stones in front of my feet to walk on, whether it's, and absolutely every day there's battles. So, I've had some moments that were very weight lifting off of my, my victim's father forgave me within the last year, and that was a weight on my shoulders that I've been sleeping with for 12 years. So he was there, he heard my prayer, and he walked it through. My name is Greg Jacobs, and this is how I've experienced God as my Father.